Hey, I'm back again with a reaction of on Fire Ever Fortune Weave. I just recently saw this like an hour ago. I was about to click it and do it off screen so I could, see what this game have bring something offer to the table for the Fire Emblem series as a whole. But I said no, I just rather just make a video of it because it'd be much better to like have something in this channel to like upload once in a while. So I just like was on YouTube, saw it, not fully saw the video. It was like they live stream. I said I didn't expect to have no live stream on Nintendo, to post Fire Emblem, but that's just me not, you know, um, not spending, not paying attention. So without further ado, we shall begin on with this video of this reaction. So let's get it started. I need to hear it. I was not trying to make this audio hit the mic and all that, but it's just like I don't have the best quality mic and all that. So
The second birth of this world's rightful ruler. At the advent of the underworld.
We'll never win the battles ahead without them.
a falling timeline.
We need as many as we can recruit.
Why are they doing like awakening type of thing with this game? Like to follow kids timeline. That's why to give it vibes like this is like the failed dragon agreement. I don't know. It's just like some of these. I know it's nothing new under the sun. Some of these stories like to retrain old stories just to copycat off of each other. It's still trying to glorify Fire Emblem Awakening success.
The Dagdan Empire, a land at the peak of prosperity under the rule of the gods. In the capital city of Daxian, bustling markets, ports teeming with trading ships, temples to the gods, and other establishments line the crowded streets. This is also where the heroic games are held in tribute to Dagda, the Empire's first and founding king.
The heroic games have begun!
It's said that Socal, the current ruler, will grant one wish to whoever wins the games. Those vying for the prize hold strength, determination, and undying convictions they refuse to yield.
That one wish, huh?
The story revolves around 4 heroes who have entered the heroic games. Who you choose will determine how the narrative unfolds as they fight for glory. Kai is a young boy living in the peaceful village of Ribera. On his 15th birthday, his father is imprisoned beneath Daxian for crimes committed. In hope of a peaceful life as a family, he sets out with his childhood friends to win the heroic games and save his father.
Oh, you know what? With Klein's story, I just realized this. If you're trying to get your father out of jail, then why you him can escape out of the city? Why go after the wish? And I know don't judge by a book like a couple. We'll see when the story unfold. But it just to me, it's just like why you can just break him out of jail, or you have some combats to break him out of jail. Well, proceed for a crime, what he actually did. Some it had to be something really really important. But And that's just the story to me. It's just like you don't have to be in this tournament. You could just bail his ass out. That's just me.
Ever in search of a stronger opponent, is attacked by an enormous monster while sailing a stormy sea.
Beautiful.
He then washes ashore in the foreign land of Dagda. This is where, between battling bandits and beasts, he learns of the heroic games. To slake his thirst for battle, Dietrich decides to compete in the heroic games with new allies at his side.
That settles it. Time to hit the road. To Daxian.
Hailing from the kingdom of Ceramus in the south, Theodora represents a culture that worships the keeper of death and night, a goddess loathed throughout the lands. Swearing to restore the honor of her goddess and defend the faith of the people and the peace of her kingdom, Theodora leads her veteran retainers into battle with the goal of winning the game. And defend the faith of the people and the peace of her kingdom. Theodora leads her veteran retainers into battle with the goal of winning the games. A young woman born into prestige and blessed with musical talent, Lita is consumed by rage following her father's murder at the hands of an unknown assailant. Having given everything to seek revenge, she eventually learns of the killer's plan to participate in the heroic games.
Alive! I will kill him.
To bring an end to the man who murdered her father, Lita heads to Daxian with supportive companions in tow.
I don't know. Okay, and just me. I know they don't want to spoil the story much of the shit with these four characters as a whole. Some of them, it ain't in the tournament. If one of them need a wish, like majority of them need a wish, and I was thinking really hard. I feel like this story is construed because one, like I said with Clyde's story, he should break his father out of jail. The other two, I don't know for certain for sure their motivation. Theodora just wanted to fight strong opponents so she could be better at it and all that type of stuff. But who knows? Maybe the tournament is like a fluke and a lie, like they don't have no wish or something like that. Who knows? And her, she want revenge. Okay, you really want revenge. And this is well the fire emblem. They have sorcery and magic. You could basically track somebody or have a magic tracker or somebody if you should know the group or organization. To, track him down and kill him yourself. You could be like, I don't know, like a prostitute. Sorry, I'm not trying to use it and then just, go out there, like, attack him when he least on the vulnerable, and that's about it. I don't know. I think it realistically is like, what do you need a wish for? You need a wish for, you wish you could find this man and kill him and all that, that, or maybe the man in the tournament, but that'd be all purpose. I feel like some of these characters literally though, I think that well, it's just a plot. Who knows? Maybe the story would have been done with. They're not explaining their motivation as much as they should, but I feel like I said, it's unconstrued, and it feels like what are you guys doing here in this tournament? And you could just literally just go find a person or bail your father out. One Theodora, she have a reason to fight. She just want to be stronger than anybody and protect her own nation, her own people. Maybe for a wish or something like that. And the other dude, I don't know what his motivation is, but they probably did explain it. Who knows? I was not maybe paying attention as much as I should, but they just questionable. I know they're not explaining everything, but it's just like, don't get me wrong. The point of Fire Emblem is just the gameplay as a whole. Because I remember what Fire used to be the story and gameplay and the characters. Because each of them have meaning. But I feel like the story losing focus game after game. I know it's gameplay more important, but it just me. I wish it did have a decent story. It don't have to be perfect. At least give me a decent story.
I'm sorry, Theodora, but I won't be letting you take the victory today.
If victory is decided by conviction alone, then I think it shall not be up to you.
I have burned to duel you, white-maned demon.
But I'm sorry. Failure is not an option for me either. But that's only because I don't have any choice!
You do. Like I just said before.
Going into each match, you'll choose your
With her, she should have did like Kill Bill. I'm just saying.
and their initial placement on the field. Then, let the battle commence. Each unit's movement range is shown in blue, and their attack range in red. Once all of
It's
your
probably
units
for the
have
individual
completed
people
their
that
actions,
new to the Fire Emblem series. They just tell you how the basic concept goes and all that.
moving and fighting across the map as you engage in fierce combat. Victory includes defeating the opposing leader, among other conditions. The four heroes and their allies can utilize various means of attack. Swords are straightforward and easy to wield. Gauntlets make it easier to evade attacks. Spears deal massive damage to cavalry units.
The weapon triangle. Yay. I already know about this shit, huh?
Bows strike enemies at a distance and can deal.
I feel like I'm insulting this game, but it's like, come on now. For the people that knew, yeah. But the one they are longtime Fire Emblem fans, come on now.
Or otherwise support allies in dire situations.
Told me something new.
Also, swords that call down lightning.
Oh, 11 sword. I thought it was a new sword.
And other unique.
Just when she get a clock, huh?
Positioning is a key element of combat.
That should be archer thing.
Enemy's range of attack. They might counterattack. Consider attacking those equipped with close-range weapons from a distance, and get up close and personal against long-range opponents to avoid counterattacks. The terrain can also give you an advantage. While adjacent allies can receive buffs, take advantage of the situation to control the battlefield in your favor. Combat
These are
weapons
archer.
are
One is a
attacks
lance,
that
one have an axe,
but
one have a
never
sword.
there are attacks with greater power.
I know this probably take a near future of Fire Emblem 3 houses.
So use them in decisive moments. There are also special moves that consume your soul in exchange for power, called Blaze Arts. Kai releases a burst of otherworldly power from his hand to cast flames in a wide area. After
I know.
moving,
New
Dietrich's
mechanics,
black
huh?
cloak can warp him to locations on the battlefield that aren't easily accessible. Theodora uses the power inherited from her ancestors to rend the earth and hurl it at foes. Lida plays her Vihuela to buff allies, summon a powerful monster, and more. These special moves can turn the tide of battle, but at the cost of the hero's health points. Additionally, if your allies fall in battle,
I think I need a break.
That's it. And no more, or you can just rewind it.
after each move, you can rewind to any previous point in battle, so don't be afraid to rethink your strategy if things don't go as planned. Based on their class, such as Shido, who are skilled with swords, Bardingers, who fight on horseback, and Bishops, who use white magic, a unit's abilities can change dramatically. The weapons they can wield, their range of movement also vary. Classes are divided into beginner, specialty, and advanced tiers.
So basic 3 tiers.
Beginner classes are the foundation. Gladiators excel in handling weapons. Diviners can wield magic. And Orneus riders can cover more ground. There are 5 beginner classes in all. Specialty classes have more specific abilities. Armored knights boast ironclad defense.
Would like to
and
say
armor.
something because here's my thought right now. It's just an option. I could just go play the old games. I think that it depends on the character. After the past couple Fire Emblem games, you got Awakening, Faith, um, Three Houses, and Engage. I feel like you can make any other. I know it's supposed to customization. You're supposed to select how character it is. I feel like I miss it. Like they stuck in that one class, like the old school style, and they give advanced for like 3 tiers, and that's about it. I'm thinking about Path of Radiant, Radiant Dawn, because it feels like it just take away. I know it's supposed to be a customized option. It's just a feature. You do whatever you please, but it feels like uh, it's just me. It's just that I miss like you can select your cast, but you select your cast on the only character stick by it because it's their default of who they are, their self identity. Because if I think about Micaiah, she is a maid. She never changed herself as a knight or whatever. She's a stick by that class and more advanced and get better and better to handle certain units. Well, she never did because back then the game came. But you get what I'm saying. Like there, she may have a light spell, but she have a wand, a staff to heal allies and all that, like make herself useful. Ike have his Regalia sword, and then later on he got an axe, like a vanguard. Like stick by their characters after the story progresses, like through the game. I think I miss those old ways in Fire Emblem. They just stick there by their class. So that's just me. I'm just young, baby.
Wing soldiers can leap obstacles and cover long distances, while charioteers can strike multiple enemies in a straight line. There are over 10 to attain. Advanced classes are masters of their skills. Cataphracts have the mobility of horses with the defense of heavily armored units.
But at least they add some new things here and there, but
Plus other classes
Spears and magic, okay.
combination of strengths. You'll also find the overwhelmingly powerful elephant riders and other classes that fight while astride giant beasts.
At least they added something new to the table.
Between matches, you'll have time to get ready for what's to come. You'll receive some useful intel about your next opponent. So use this
Excuse
information
me.
while exploring Daxian, or venturing off to improve your team's prowess in battle. The time is yours to spend.
So delicious.
Let's look at some
Big
of the
house
things
and
you
wake
can
it
do
in face.
The Arena Plaza is where you can receive additional training once per week in the time between matches. As your skills improve, you'll learn new moves to use in battle and be able to wield increasingly stronger weapons.
Gotta get my soda.
On match days, you can watch battles between other participants unfold to research your opponents. At the shopping arcade, you'll purchase weapons and tools, or enhance your weapons using materials you've collected. This temple row is watched over by a bronze statue of the Divine Sovereign and is home to 7 temples. Depending on which temple you volunteer in, you'll acquire a blessing to use in battle. These provide effects such as a temporary stat buff, halving the damage you receive, and more. Speak
I'm
a
trying to pay
disabled
attention,
officer
but
to take a certification exam. The chance of success depends on who's taking the test and the class they're aiming for. So be sure they have the necessary skills before applying.
it's little more than customization.
A pleasure I see.
You can also receive quests from townsfolk. Complete them by the given deadline to receive rewards. You never know who might ask for your help.
for your help in this matter.
The Divine Sovereign? Why would someone of your stature be here?
You can also recruit powerful warriors you meet in Daxia. Even if they turn you away at first, try giving them gifts
Appreciate it. The spirits
or
are
invite them to share a meal.
Can you steal other people, you know, allies from them and the other team?
At inns, not only can you lodge and eat, but you can let time pass to gain experience and gather materials automatically.
Looking good.
Characters who
How long this shit is? Ah,
close may converse and show their support to each other here too.
Oh, and can I get a raise? Then I'd be psyched to work even harder.
Thanks, Kai. I came here to say I was pulling for you, but it went the other way around.
As your journey continues, you'll gain access to even more facilities.
Remember this for a long time to come.
This is the Pale Raven's Perch, a spot where a mysterious white bird rests its wings.
I guess reaction never good for me because I feel like
This is saved for each
some of the videos I hit and miss every single time when I be reacting to these videos. It's like sorry not being more talkative or anything, but it's like there's nothing much to talk about because it is presentation of what things happen in this game. Like here, these game features, here he is. You know, release today. Good luck. Enjoy your customization or whatever. Nothing more, nothing less. Like certain features or new features that, like new features we don't know about. The old features we already know about this game. For the past 5 of them games, there ain't nothing new.
When you venture outside of Daxia,
My
you
bad.
can explore
Andy,
areas
I'm eating.
across the continent. Time passes every time you move, so plan your expeditions carefully.
I wonder if they're going to do the outbound
Visit
gates.
towns to purchase local wares,
Anything you'd like?
or gather information that could be useful on your adventure. Travel with your allies to improve everyone's abilities in battle. Enemies will randomly appear on the world map. When you encounter one, a skirmish will begin. Earn experience points by felling your foes. You'll also find dungeons, where you'll collect materials for strengthening weapons, along with other treasures. When you encounter enemies roaming in a dungeon, a turn-based clash that differs from normal battles will begin.
I suppose I must.
In clashes, you can perform
One
attack
dude's
combos
cock
with your
out.
allies.
So they bring back tag teaming like they did in Awakening in Face.
For instance,
Pair ups.
Secret can flush out enemies in hiding, while Theodora can recruit soldiers in towns and send out her assembled troops to gather materials.
So mining simulation, right?
Deploy them in battle.
Will not miss this chance. Need some help.
Make the most of these commands to
Get these animals, upgrade them, buy items, upgrade them. Buy items to craft more of them so you can upgrade them. And to
Bold warrior,
basically to fight the other enemies.
draw now upon your strength.
But you only could do so much in the beginning of the game. To be honest, it'd be much better. You could just farm it in the beginning of the game. You could steamroll this game.
Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the divine sovereign. That I vow to you. People of Daxian, hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
Talk about the falling timeline. Maybe 5 years later. Unless everything's not what it seems. Maybe it's just a fluke and then they fight the wrong fight. I believe Violet return to fix everything because human and their own. Sophist, what up?
I see that my song has finally reached your ears.
5 years after the heroic games, Dagda faces its end at the hands of the revived demon god Balor.
The real enemy was there all along.
Even the 4 heroes who played a significant role in the heroic games
How they really are 4 heroes? You betray them as they are, but they really isn't. They all game and came to do their own self desire. Clyde wanted his father to break out. The other two, like the guy with the sword, almost look like Sephiroth. Bailey, Harley, no, we don't know his motivation. Theodora, she just wanted to gain strength and all that. And the other girl, she just wanted revenge. Are they really our heroes? Like, are they really our heroes?
vanished.
Okay.
To confront the situation, the progenitor god,
The years were
Sophis,
long.
calls down a single soul.
Which is Byleth. Was another different character.
This is the story's true protagonist. You are given 2 choices. Face the forces of the demon god Balor on your own, with the knowledge that it's no easy task.
Okay, Stacy Hermie always want to bother me when I be doing something.
Or use the time-traveling powers of the goddess Fortuna to change the fates of the 4 heroes.
If they listen.
You must carve your path in the hope of saving Dagda from destruction. Those who join you in the future
Awakening clone.
of your assembled forces. This is where your story begins. The end of the world at the hands of the demon god. Which path will you walk?
The rest is up to you.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th, only on the Nintendo
The
Switch 2
next
system.
month.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden Collection, which includes a 150-page art book, 12 character art cards, and more, will be available the same day. Plus, more Fire Emblem content will be available following this presentation. Nintendo Music, a service that lets you listen to Nintendo game music anytime, anywhere, will be updated with certain tracks from this game, including the main theme, later today. Additionally, the Nintendo Today Smart Device app, which brings you daily updates from Nintendo. Fire Emblem theme beginning tomorrow. The app will also feature new information about Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave leading up to launch. There will also be a new Ask the Developer article, in which developers share their thoughts about working on this game on September 15th.
All right. So, Fire Emblem Fortune Weave. Well, to me, to be honest, with this trailer as a whole, well, direction as of this game, I know that my reaction is not the best reaction when it comes to this because it's like boring to me. There's certain interesting things here and there where I was talking about. Like, I got, at least they added some new features in this game, what they present in the table for this Fire Emblem. But back before where I said it's almost like Awakening clone, but I said I had to realize that most stories are almost like this because when he'll have a falling timeline, the I think to have one of the time travel like Trunks, Silver, you got Lucina, this a classic story of like, we live in the fallen time like the grim timeline and all that. Ain't nothing new. Like I said, nothing new under the sun because it feels like it's just like, yeah, I just want to see something new, something fresh for once for Fire Emblem. At least they don't have to focus on dragons and all that. So that's a good thing. Sophie came back because she just wanted to fix the whole premises of her in their world, the Fire Emblem world, because every Fire Emblem game is different from the rest. Some of them have in the exact same universe, like the four other games are Marth, like Fire Emblem Gaiden, Fire Emblem Generality of Holy War, Thracia 776. They all connected. You're saying it goes with Awakening, but so all Arcano, I will get the game, play for myself. Who knows? Maybe I'll live stream it or make uploads of this game. We'll see. I know it's coming out next month on September the 17th, and I just there's nothing much for me to say on this because it's like it's okay. It's boring, but it's okay. Not my best in the video. I'm just gonna upload the way it is because I'm gonna get you my initial reaction, how I really, really feel because yeah, it's like now these days people I'm trying to focus on the things what I'm interested in rather than not focus on nothing that's trendy on because most of the time most the trendies really don't interest me. I just focus on the things that I like. But it's like for this direct, it feels like they always keep on doing this like baby mode and all that. I understand you want to get much information and it should. Like there's some new information. They add like mammoths. They add like, you could capture them, upgrade them, give them protein and all that, get them armor. And I like that feature. That's perfectly fine. And overall, you can use them to give certain your units or they change back to regular class. Like, I wish it did like third tiers designs of each Fire Emblem game, just like they did with the Tele series. But You only get one. So, but anyway, I hope you guys really do enjoy this video. Leave a like and subscribe for random stuff like this. Until further notice, y'all stay blessed. Bye, y'all.